Hey there everyone, it's Eclectic Matt here. Thank you for stopping by to watch this episode of the Eclectic Algorithm, where I'm going to be talking in depth about the new items in Ingress, Transmuters, which are shit. And this video will outline exactly why. Okay, I'm going to say 3 specific situations where they could be useful, but in general, yeah, they suck. So let's start with some information on the background to these new items, then move on to how you can use them, and then we'll answer some of the big questions surrounding them. I've been testing these items myself for over a month now to try and gauge the hack rates and the effects on gameplay, and that's led me to my stark conclusion. They're little shits. So the new ETO transmuters were brought into the game in early July, and then they got their own white paper in Investigate Ingress a few days later on the 10th of July. The white paper, which is linked in this video's description, describes these items as related to the research in the Cthulhu Magnus Reawakens events, where the spin of portals was influenced to cause changes in their manifestation. Interestingly, the document leaves the door open for more spins to be discovered at a later date, but for now we have the positive and the negative spins, which are exploited using the 2 new transmuters. Now these are being described as dual variant mods, which I guess are a type of hack mod, but they change the type of items that you get out of a hack, rather than changing the number of hacks or the hack cooldown. So let's take a look at the new items themselves. First we have the positive transmuter, the Transmuter Plus. Now this is certainly the prettier of the 2 flavours, and it makes the Portal XM spin positive, giving only items which give to, defend or create portals. So these are your resonators, portal shields and other portal mods, and power cubes, but you get those with the Transmuter Minus as well. So secondly we have the Transmuter Minus, the negative flavour, and it's really just not as purdy as the other one, but anyway. So this flavour is negative and gives items which attack or destroy. So these are your XMP bursters, ultra strikes, power cubes as well, and viruses. Now these mods change the items which are hacked out of a portal into any of those which were listed previously. One important point is that you do not get more items per hack or any better chance of rare or very rare items. You simply get all of the items in one flavour, and mainly a lot of resonators or bursters. They're also worth 100 XM if recycled. Good to bear in mind. So what's wrong with that then, I hear you cry? So what it is that each version is giving you items of a certain type. So you get no portal mods from a negative transmuter and no weapons from a positive. So each of these mods denies all agents even the chance of getting a mix of all the items needed to play the game. Cover an area with positive transmuted portals and you can prevent any hacked weapons in that area. Cover it with negatives to prevent people getting resonators to build and shield. So it's not that the items don't have a use. If you find yourself completely out of bursters, then a quick hack or frack with a negative transmuter might be valuable. But bear in mind, anyone else coming to hack that portal will only get weapons. Similarly, if you need to get some resonators quickly, then a positive transmuter hack or frack could be beneficial. But when a teammate comes along needing a few weapons, it could be really annoying. So there is the first use for them, a quick and short time restock for 1 or more agents. But please consider smashing it down in the end, if you don't think it'll get smashed by the other team anyway. So the main issue, which I've not yet alluded to, is that the transmuter takes up a mod slot, which could be used for something far more useful, like getting more hacks, quicker hacks, or protecting the portal for future hacks, while giving all players the normal balance of items. Here's the other issue: obtaining all the other mods and viruses. So the Transmuters have not shown that they offer any additional chance to get hack mods, attack mods and viruses. So with these items locked down to one variant for Transmuters and no bonus chances of obtaining them, then you will end up with less of these items floating around. As these items are typically shared around by teams, you may end up with a drought of these items in highly transmuted areas. Okay, so here comes the second exception. If you're having a flash hack or frack with friends on a number of portals, you may want to place a negative transmuter on one of the portals, as players often want to come away with more weapons than resonators out of flash hacks. But remember to leave at least a few of the portals untransmuted, so you're still getting that better overall balance of items. Okay, so moving on to the big questions. One big question: what happens if you install one of each type of transmuter on a portal? Well, it has been tested and they do cancel each other out. A portal spin of +1 and a portal spin of -1 leaves you with a normal portal, except it's got 2 mod slots filled, and we'll come back to that later. Another big question: what happens if you install more than one of each type of transmuter? Well, that's also been tested, and you're not getting any bonus chances of anything. It's just turning each of the items to a particular type. So sadly, reapplying transmuters has no effect. Sorry, just another couple of mod slots filled up. So general advice: if you're using them for a short period of time, they could help you restock a particular type of item quickly, but think of the long game. If that mod stays on for a whole day, a whole week, will you be happy losing out on all the remaining items that this mod will deny you? Or of all the additional and quicker hacks that you could have been getting had you installed a heatsink or a multi-hack instead? So in summary, they're shit and really annoying. So that brings me neatly onto my final use for transmuters, which salvages them from total disappointment. We have new pineappling materials. Filling a portal with link amps is good, but technically it does give the other team some benefit, i.e. in the rarest of circumstances they could make a super long link using a link amped portal. Filling a portal with 2 negative and 2 positive transmuters gives nothing, and the slots are filled up. One of each is good, and 2 of the same is still going to be annoying. They are just annoying items, restricting the items hacked out of a portal, so it makes sense to drop a few on the other faction's portals. Haha. That concludes my overall impressions of the new transmuters. Now I'm off to pineapple a few portals. So thank you for watching, everyone. If you liked this video, then please do give it a little like. If you have any thoughts on the new transmuters yourself, please let me know in the comments section. I always read them and I normally reply. And if you haven't already, please do remember to subscribe to the channel for more updates, more Ingress related talk from me. So I've been Eclectic Matt, thank you ever so much for watching, everyone, and bye!